The hiring process can be pretty stressful and time-consuming, especially if you don't have much recruitment experience. But you know what? You don't have to do that yourself. You can hand over the process to a staffing firm. You can outsource staffing. The agencies will charge a fee for their services, but it will be worth it. So, how to access to top quality talents? Sure, you can go to a job posting site, put up a job ad, and get dozens of applicants. The question is, are they the best talents available? You can get lucky sometimes, but most of the applicants will fail to impress more often than not. Acquiring top talent isn't as easy as you might think because you need to know how to conduct an effective search. If you outsource your staffing, chances are you're going to get workers who are the cream of the crop in their respective fields. Recruiters just know where to find the best candidates. That's their job, after all. Besides knowing where to find the best talents, staffing companies also know what to offer them and how to weed out the bad candidates from the good ones so you don't have to sift through dozens of applications. With someone else taking care of your staffing needs, you can rest assured that the person who will be joining you is a strong match skill-wise and culture-wise. So, how to save time and money? The recruitment process can be time-consuming and costly. You will have to spend so much time writing job descriptions, sifting through resumes, reaching out to applicants, screening and interviewing if you do it yourself. And don't forget that you also have to train the people you hire. No matter how good they are, you can't expect them to hit the ground running from day one. You have to give them time to learn the ropes of your business. This is taxing, and while you're doing all this, you're going to have less time to focus on the tasks that need your attention. This could stall the growth of your business. When you outsource, the staffing agency will do all that work for you. They can ensure that the people you hire are ready to work for you with minimal training. Of course, you will have to pay for their services, but it will cost significantly less to maintaining an HR staff in-house. And don't forget the other costs incurred during the hiring process. So, how faster is the hiring process? There are several reasons why you shouldn't leave a position open for too long. It can harm employee morale, resulting in a decrease in production, and people may form a negative opinion about your company. Aside from that, your current employees will also have to take on a bigger workload. This can stress them out, and it will only be a matter of time before their productivity suffers. Bringing in someone to fill a crucial role on your team can be challenging at times. Fortunately, you can speed up the search process if you outsource your staffing. Agencies already have access to a vast pool of candidates, and many of them can work immediately. They will vet each candidate so you won't have to spend all that time interviewing people. Recruiters have a knack for finding talent, and they know how to reach those people. So, what is staffing flexibility? This is one of the main reasons why a lot of companies prefer to outsource their staffing. Businesses that scale up or down to meet demands based on season know how beneficial having temporary workers can be. By hiring contractors, you can easily bring in additional resources when you need them and release them when they are no longer required. It is a great way to keep labor costs low. Let's say you need someone to work on your website design. You probably don't need a full-time web designer unless you're providing web design services yourself. When you outsource that task, you will only pay for the service you consume, so it is a much better option. So, what is Temp-to-Hire Arrangements? Ever made the mistake of hiring the wrong person? I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this before. After all, it's quite common. Making hiring errors is a part of doing business, and we have to accept that. Still, it can be frustrating when you have such high hopes for that person, and she turned out to be a bad fit for your company. Now, if you outsource your staffing, you will have the option to test out your new hires for a few months to see if they are a good fit for the role and your company culture. The temp-to-hire approach can significantly reduce the risks of making bad hires. Since you will get the chance to observe the candidate's capabilities, you should be able to make more informed hiring decisions. As you can see, you can benefit from various advantages if you outsource to a staffing firm. Look, everyone wants to save time and money. That's why it's better to let someone else do the heavy lifting in the recruitment process. With a staffing agency handling that, you can focus your attention where it is needed most. Companies like Google, Apple, Microsoft, WhatsApp, and Slack outsource staffing. So what's stopping you from doing the same? Staffing and recruitment firms like Virtual Staff Finder, TaskBullet, VA Staffer, Remote Workmate, and OVA Virtual have access to a large pool of English-speaking talent from the Philippines, so they are worth checking out. But why the Philippines? Well, Filipino virtual workers have affordable rates, and they are usually highly educated. That's why they are in demand right now. There are many staffing firms in the United States, but their pricing can be high. If you still prefer to do the recruiting yourself, you should take a look at onlinejobs.ph. They have the largest database of Filipino virtual workers. Whichever route you decide to take, we are here to help. Feel free to drop us a message in the comments. In the description below, you will find a link to our favorite job board, Online Jobs. Hope this has been helpful. See you in the next video.